Hi there, my name is Jose Gordillo. I'm an instructor of Camino Real Trucking School. Today I will be showing you 6 different types of parking maneuvers that the Department of Motor Vehicle require you to know. But you only will be doing 3 different types of maneuvers. 2 of them will be mandatory, will be a straight back, a offset left or right, and the last one the examiner will choose either from an alley dock, side-side parallel, or a conventional parallel. Let's start. Okay, we're gonna start with the rules at the DMV when you're gonna be taking your DMV test. First of all, once you get inside the vehicle, it's your responsibility, safety comes first, that you have to wear your seatbelt at all times during any time that your vehicle is moving forward or backwards. Then you're gonna start by doing the good setup on the straight back. The good setup is going forward and making sure that your combination tractor and trailers line up straight. Now we're gonna start with the points system, rules, and final position on the straight back. We're gonna start, you start with 12 points at the beginning of your maneuvers. Anytime you touch a cone, either the rubber piece is gonna cost you 2 points. Anytime your tires drift outside the boundaries, it's gonna cost you a 2-point system. And the final position on the straight back, you must exit the whole boundaries to make sure that you're out of the obstacles. If you leave it inside, it's gonna cost you a 10-point system. Okay, the rules for the straight back, you have 1 free look, okay, 1 free pull-up. After that, the second pull-up is gonna cost you a point, and you cannot get out after your first look. Okay, we're gonna start with the straight back. The concept of the straight back is that you must follow the trailer. If the trailer turns left, you must turn left with it. If the trailer starts drifting right, you must turn right with it. At the beginning, if your trailer's drifting left, you must start with the left position to be able to follow it. Same thing if the trailer's drifting right at the beginning, you must drift with it by following to the right. Okay, we're gonna start. Drifting right, I turn right with it. It's drifting left, I turn left with it. This maneuver is not a fast maneuver. You can slow it down as much as possible that you can to be able to control your combination vehicle. The cones. So you are checking your cones using the convex mirror. finish my straight back, I'm gonna put my transmission into neutral, apply my brakes, take my seatbelt off, I'm gonna shut the engine off, release the clutch slowly, and I'm gonna walk outside to make sure that I'm outside the obstacle and to let my examiner know that I finished with my maneuver. The 3-point stand is mandatory that you come out correctly. If you walk off forward or if you jump off the vehicle, it's gonna cost you a 10 points automatic fail. So the 3-point starts here by opening the door, okay? Stepping outside with the left foot, face forward. Do not use the steering wheel as a handle. You have handles on the right hand side and you must do a 3-point. That's your first point. Second is coming out, okay? And off, shut up the door. I just finished with the maneuver. I'm coming back inside the vehicle. Also, I'm gonna make sure that I grab my handles as I'm coming in. I'm sitting down, I'm shutting out the door. I'm applying my seatbelt back on. And I'm blowing my city horn to make sure that I finish with my maneuver. Okay, this is the setup for the offset left and the offset right. As our previous maneuver, we did not use any pull-ups. We used one free look to make sure that we are outside the boundaries. Now you still have your 12 points in your hands. The rules on the offsets is as follows. Anytime you move forward more than 2 times, it's gonna cost you a point. Anytime you hit a bottom cone or you get outside the boundaries, also is gonna cost you 2 points. And the final position on the offsets, either the left or the right, the front bumper must pass 3 feet inside your entrance cones. Also keep in mind how many pull-ups you use and how many free looks you use at the time of each maneuver. The offsets give you 2 free looks, 2 free pull-ups. Remember that, okay? I'm moving the vehicle forward. Make sure that you are in between your 12 feet, which is between the boundaries. Remember, good setup means a good maneuver. Also remember, do not idle the vehicle. Okay? We have a cone in the front. We must stop at the cone. We still want to keep it in our eye. Now we're going to look at our line that we want to get up to. Okay, we're going to put our vehicle in reverse. Also make sure that you only want to create an angle at the beginning. Once you create the angle, then you're gonna follow and watch on the right side mirror to be able to find your second point. This is our first point here, okay? We're gonna turn, so we're going opposite left. To create the angle, you must turn the wheel right. Okay, we're gonna start by turning our wheel to the right to create the angle, okay? I'm gonna show you where I want you to stop. Okay, that's where we're gonna stop at. You're gonna see your entrance point with the convex mirror, because the convex mirror is gonna give you a wider shot at your entrance. Okay, that's gonna be our point number one, where you're gonna shoot at. Outside angle, what do you want to see? You only want to be pointing with the left side of the vehicle on your entrance point. You do not want to be facing all the way to the left side cone or the middle of the lane. We're gonna give you a perfect angle, cone number in the middle of the line. Okay, now we're gonna start with our second point. We already got our first point going correctly. Now we're gonna turn the wheel to the left. Lock it, okay? Right there. Okay, we're not gonna worry no more about this angle. We're gonna worry to find our right side, which is the middle of the cones on the right side mirror, okay? There we go. That's my cone. That's what I want to see at. Okay. You don't want to be too much inside or too much outside. You want to make sure you have about at least a foot to 2 feet, and then follow that angle. Okay. That's our position. Okay. Now we're gonna. I'm still able to see also which one. My cone on the left hand side. As you see it on both of the mirrors. Now this becomes our offset left. The maneuver is not to do a lot of maneuvering with the steering wheel, is to go as a straight back to the back and perform a good offset left. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna continue. Okay. Remember, go a little bit slow. Do not lose your cones. Okay, so now I'm gonna send our tail to go to the left. His tail's going left. Okay, slowly, nice and slowly. Do not lose your cones. Look at both of the sides. Okay, it's going like that. Okay, now go back nice and slowly. Okay, follow it. Okay, now it becomes a nice straight back going back. Okay, I'm checking both sides. And remember the number one rule, know where your final position stops. My final position is 3 feet on the entrance points, which is right about there. I'll be able to see my left side cone. I'm gonna complete my maneuver, transmission in neutral. Make sure your brakes are applied by pulling on the tractor brake. The other one's gonna apply. Take my seatbelt off. And now I'm gonna use one of my free looks to make sure that I'm outside correctly on my final position. Make sure a 3-point. I'm checking to make sure my final position is within 3 feet. If I was sitting on the 4, 5, or 6 different feet towards the back, I must use one of my free pull-ups to get it to 3 feet. Looks correctly, looks really good. I'm checking both sides. I'm making sure I'm not doing encroachments on the right side, and I'm not encroachments on the left side. So now I'm gonna go back outside and get in my truck. This completes my maneuver. We're gonna start with the offset right. The offset right is the same concept of the offset left. But now we created the angle by turning our wheel to the left for the trailer to go right. Okay, we're gonna start with the maneuver. Once again, we started with the front of our cone. Make sure my parking brakes are on. Okay, I'm able to see the first thing I'm able to see my entrance points on my right side mirrors. I want to be able to see where I'm going into. Also, I see my left side cone, but I'm going to go on the right side. So I'm looking at the mirror to make sure that I'm going in correctly. Okay, we're gonna start with the conventional parallel. Our first step we gotta do is we gotta create the angle. We gotta turn the wheel all the way to the left. We're gonna line the right side to the rear right side cone. Once we get the 45-degree angle with the trailer, that's where we're gonna stop. And then we're gonna turn the wheel back to the left, lock it, find it on the left hand side, and then we're ready to go back inside. Okay, that's where we're gonna stop, right there, okay?
Alright, now we're here doing the third obstacle, is the parallel to the driver's side. It's required by the DMV to do. as you step out of the truck, you walk to the front to make sure that your trailer is inside the square of the parallel. You look straight directly, comes up straight, truck is straight. Same thing as the front bumper with the front cones. Make sure that you got space between at least 2 to 3 feet or more. Same thing to your right side. Make sure that on your right side, same thing looks the same as your left side. You got at least 1 feet between the cone or more. Make sure the bumper or anything on the truck is not touching the line directly across from the back line. As you see, I had completed the obstacle of parallel to my left. As you go to the back, you make sure that you got space between the cone and the back bumper of your trailer. At least 2 to 3 feet or more if you could. Now that I completed my alley dog, I see that my truck is in. I got the perfect distance between the cone and the trailer, my back out of my trailer, my bumper of my trailer. It gotta be 2 to 3 feet. I'm not touching the line. Same thing with this side. I'm straight, I'm not touching the lines. Put my seatbelt back on and advise the instructor that I had done by honking the horn.